President Marcos' economic team is doubling down on its efforts to boost state coffers. It wants Congress to raise taxes in the next 2 years. Among them, the value-added tax or VAT on online sales, the excise tax on single-use plastic and pre-mixed alcohol. By 2025, a higher excise tax on soda and other sweetened beverages, the motor vehicle road users tax, and a new tax regime for mining.
This is not a new tax. This is just we're just making it fair that as we tax the regular sale, we're also tax digital sale, right? So this is a VAT on digital service providers. There's also an excise tax on single-use plastics, and there's an excise tax on pre-mixed alcohol. So those are the the four measures.
Revenues from these tax hikes were factored in the assumptions beginning 2025 until the end of Marcos' term in 2028. Still, the additional tax measures won't change the ratio of the budget deficit to gross domestic product for those years.
Ang taas ng bilihin Dadagdagan mo ba yung buwis?
Parang sayang din yung dos, pambili pa ng bawang yun. Papayag naman po kung yung pera na malilikom is magagamit po sa mabuting paraan.
The tax on single-use plastics, for instance, could count as double taxation. That's according to the Supermarket Association. They said they would pass the additional burden to consumers.
It seems to be we're taxed to death. No? Just last year, plastic manufacturers were taxed for every kilo of plastic that they produce. Now we're talking about plastic bags. No? And this is, of course, charged to retailers and us to the consumers. So now there's a charge on the manufacture of plastic bags and additional charge again on the use of plastic bags. No?
South Africa, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and European countries charge a minimal fee of less than €1 for plastic bags. They managed to cut plastic waste up to 90%. A Filipino scientist says the Philippines has a lot of work to do to get there.
We were actually ranked as number 3 in generating plastics in the ocean. Estimated that we produce around 2.7 metric tons of plastic, of which 0.75 of those 2.7 million metric tons goes back to the ocean.
A study by local think tank Philippine Institute for Development Studies says the tax gap, or the difference between actual taxes the government collected and what it should have collected, is wide at 45%. The revenue potential lost to tax evasion. Experts from the World Bank and IMF have long been saying, plug the tax leaks first, run after tax evaders, and widen the tax base before thinking about more taxes. Lois Calderon, CNN Philippines.